video all about the first week of college. And if you guys are new to my channel, I am Lauren, and I make a lot of different videos about college and also about like lifestyles, fashion, beauty, things like that. So definitely hit subscribe down below, and you guys can hit the little bell if you guys want to get notifications about my videos. Also, if you're new, definitely check out my Instagram and Twitter. I do post a lot on those two social media platforms if you guys are interested. Also, I have a huge favor for you guys. If you don't mind leaving any questions that you guys have for me down below, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video for you guys in the next couple of weeks, and I definitely want to get all of your guys' questions. It could be about pretty much whatever you want, and I will answer as many as I can. Anyways guys, let's jump right on into the video. So today we're going to be talking about the first week of college, and I know it's super nerve-wracking, and I know that I really wanted to know what the first week of college was like. So I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of tips and my survival guide pretty much, and my viewpoint on what I thought the first week of college was like. So my first thing is that move-in day is so hectic, so make sure to get there super early, because there's going to be moving boxes everywhere. People are up and down the elevator, up and down the stairs, so it's definitely good to get there early and bring as many people as you can with you to help you move in. I brought my brother and my parents, and it definitely was nice having 3 other people with me to move in. Another thing is that orientation always takes up a really good chunk of your first day or two of college. I know that they had a lot of things planned for us at my college when we first got there. I moved in on a Saturday and I started classes on that Monday. It was definitely very quick and very fast paced. So they had a lot of events for us on that Sunday and then Saturday as well. So I remember I had like an orientation thing to go to that was like mandatory, literally like an hour and a half after I moved in. So definitely give yourself a lot of time to move in, because orientation definitely can take up a lot of time. Another thing about the first week of college was I definitely started to miss home a little bit. I actually never really had a homesickness at all when I was in college, but I think the first couple of days I did feel very, I guess, like weird, because I was in a new environment and I lived in the same house my whole entire life. So it was really weird being in this new place that I was not familiar with. So it's definitely good to keep yourself very distracted your first week of college, because it will help counteract that homesickness, because you won't be constantly thinking of home if you're always distracted. So I always made sure that I was doing things at all times with either new people I met or going to new events or even just exploring campus. So next is you're obviously going to meet so many different people. I want to stress this the most out of the whole entire video, is that the first week of college is really important in my opinion. I think it's the best time, obviously, to meet friends, to get to know people, to really just meet as many people as you can, because obviously not everyone you're going to meet you're going to click with. So have your door open when you are in your dorm room. Try not to be in your dorm room. Try to be exploring, going to freshman events. I know that a lot of colleges have freshman events. I went door to door. I saw this in my dorm video, but I went door to door and I introduced myself to a lot of different people on the floor, because my roommate personally was not in the room the whole weekend. She had like something to go to, so I was by myself. So that definitely was really scary, so it forced me to meet other people on my floor. So I think it's actually really cool when people come up to your room and they introduce themselves. I don't think that's weird at all. And it's always good to, you know, go to the dining hall with people, or to go to different events with them, or to go out with them at night. Just don't stay in your dorm room. Definitely if someone invites you to go do something, go do it with them and get to know them. And if you don't click with them, you don't click with them. You want to be establishing friendships within the first month of college and getting to know people. Another thing is to explore and familiarize yourself. I can never say that word. Get to know your campus, just where like things are, like maybe the mailroom or the health center or the gym, just to kind of explore and see where things are. So I definitely took a nice walk around my campus and got to know where everything was, because you might feel a little overwhelmed at first, which is totally normal. A lot of people are going to feel very overwhelmed. My college campus was pretty small, so it was really easy for me to find stuff. Along with this, it's definitely good to do a dry run of your classes and where your classes might be. So maybe like the day before your classes, you can see where they're located, and then when you actually go to class, you won't feel as nervous or scared if you walk into the wrong classroom, because you already did that dry run and saw where all your classes were. So I definitely recommend that. I personally didn't do that because one thing that I'm really good at is directions for some reason. Like I said, my college was pretty small, and I'm really good at finding things and knowing where things are, so I personally didn't do that. But if you have a huge campus or you're not really good with directions or stuff, it's definitely good to do a dry run the day before. Going along with classes, it's definitely good to keep all your syllabus that you get for your classes. The syllabus is going to tell you everything you need to know for the rest of the semester. So all your assignments, all your tests, how the grading works. That syllabus is very, very important. So keep each and every one with you and make sure to look at them and see when things are due, because as you always hear, they're not going to keep reminding you, your professors, when things are due. So it's definitely good to look at that syllabus and see if anything maybe is even due that week. Usually you don't really have that much work the first week of school, but it's definitely good just to check to make sure there's no assignments due. Also, when you're in class, make sure to sit next to people that look super friendly or people that you want to talk to in class. I remember there was like a lot of girls that would sit kind of in like a certain section of my classes, and I would go up and I would sit in a desk near like people that looked really friendly that I could talk to. So that's actually how I met another one of my friends, was through a class, because I sat next to like the general region of girls that seemed really friendly. I don't know, I just kind of took a judge of character and just kind of sat next to like where a lot of people were, and sat more like in the middle of the room where there was more people so I could talk to more people. So I did that when I was in my classes. I kept that in mind because obviously you're not going to have assigned seats, you can sit wherever you want. Also remember, if you feel like you don't like a class, you can drop it. There's usually a week to add or drop a class. So you can look up maybe on Rate My Professor how the professor is, or maybe you don't feel comfortable in the class. You can easily drop that class. So I definitely have done that before. I've gone to a class the first day, I have not liked it, and I have dropped it and added a new class. It's really easy to do, and usually, like I said, you have that first week of classes to do so. Also, my first semester, I made my wallpaper my schedule, because definitely you might forget when your classes are because you are so overwhelmed with all the new stuff in college. So I actually put my schedule on my phone screensaver, which I really liked a lot. And so I would just like turn it on and it looked like I was just checking my phone, but I actually had my schedule on there. Also remember to attend like job fairs or club fairs. I know that a lot of colleges have job fairs and club fairs the first like week or so of classes, so you can see maybe there's different job opportunities, or if there's different club opportunities that you can join. It's definitely good to join a club for sure. Whatever you're interested in, definitely give it a shot. Last thing I wanted to talk about was the dorm room for my first week of college, and I remember that I wanted my dorm room to look absolutely perfect, and it took me a while. It took me about 3 or 4 days to get my dorm room to be the way it was. So remember, when you're first moving in, don't make like your dorm room your priority. Make sure you're meeting people and getting to know people as your priority. I feel like that's just the most important thing to do, is to kind of just like socialize for your first week. That's like your homework. So just getting to know people. And I know it sounds scary. I know that people who are more introverted definitely see this as something that's really scary, but everyone is in the same exact boat as you. Everyone is getting to know people, everyone doesn't know anyone, so it's definitely good to just, like I said, put yourself out there, introduce yourself, go to orientation, meet people in your classes. There's people everywhere you go. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, for my Q&A, leave some questions down below, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.